Hey, you're listening to Gino, and this is Resident Evil 3. So, welcome to part 3 now of my no damage run on hardcore. No shop items, no item box, no nothing. So, first things first, pick up these explosive rounds. Then I mix my explosive A and B, or my explosive A and A. And you can reload the rounds quicker into, like, I had flame rounds there. But if you just switch, like you press LB to switch the rounds and then go to a different weapon and then go back to the grenade launcher, they're automatically in there. But yeah, fire off 3 rounds, throw a grenade, and then I put like 8 to 10 handgun shots into his face. And that seems to work pretty well. Pick up those handgun shots and more grenade launcher rounds. Shoot the generator, then a grenade. Then 1 grenade launcher shot, and he'll go down. Or, if you didn't shoot enough handgun shots, he'll take like 1 or 2 more handgun shots. You could also just use a shotgun to finish him off there. But I use the handgun bullets because there's handgun bullets right there, conveniently next to the explosive rounds that you pick up anyway. So, I'm just making use of them to save a couple grenade shotgun shells. Although, I end up just discarding a bunch of shotgun shells later because I have way too many. So last episode you might remember that I messed up and had to discard shotgun shells, I thought unnecessarily, but it ended up not even mattering. So yeah, I walk around a little bit extra there because you have time to, technically. Here, just gonna reload my grenade launcher rounds. But yeah, I started doing the thing where you just let the radio call play out because it gives me a good chance to review my notes because I make some notes. Pretty much my process is I'll watch Carcinogen's playthrough of this, make notes, and then go and attempt all the parts, the individual segments over and over. So the Nemesis boss fight, very easy. The hardest part in this whole part 3 is the missiles coming up. And then Carlos's part is pretty straightforward too. But yeah, here we're just going to go ahead and head for the gun shop. You can just run in between these guys. The person on the left might lunge for you if you're too close to her. So just don't do that. And then in here are some explosive rounds, or explosive powders that we can mix together to make flame rounds. And also that shotgun barrel extension. And I pick it up after the key because now the key's gonna go to the bottom left, so it's like quicker for me to access, and then I pick up the barrel. So this, the semi-auto barrel extension, it will also refill your ammo. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and use up all these shots and then equip it to get free ammo that I end up not needing anyway. But now you know, just like the magazine extension for the handgun from episode 1. But I shoot this guy in the face just to stun him. And then the other parasite here takes 2 shots to kill, so 1 headshot from medium distance and then 1 very close. Up here are more flame rounds, or more explosive rounds, I want to say. Which one is it? I don't remember. They were explosive rounds. So I discard the key here. And then I'm going to combine the shotgun with the extended barrel. And now comes the fun part. So this, I don't really know, I kind of just keep doing it until something works. But the thing is, I found the strategy and I thought, oh, this is pretty consistent. But then it's stopped being consistent, so I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong anymore. But I usually just stand here and then turn around to look at him, and he won't run towards me. He'll just stop. But this time he ran towards me, and I was like, what? So, just dodge him there, dodge him here. This part, this is the hardest part. I just redid it a bunch and kind of get used to dodging him. But then once you start running away, this part's 100% consistent. You can't get hit here. Just run forward, diagonally to the right. I've never been hit here. But yeah, that part's hard. You kind of just have to learn for yourself, kind of. The missiles are easy to dodge because you can hear. I actually used audio cues for this because I was getting kind of annoyed, just dying to these missiles or getting hit by them. Yeah, you kind of you can hear when it's coming up, so you don't have to necessarily dodge them, you can just run around.
And lead him right to you?
And then here, we have the Timothy Wiles complaint about this huge toy head. Just run from it. I learned that you can actually die from this. I was kind of just like not taking it seriously and running down, I guess not as fast, and I actually died to this, so that was kind of insane. But here we're going to get more flame rounds from Nemesis, and you can let him run up towards you a little bit more, but I just kind of just threw my grenade right away, so I have to run down farther, but whatever. So I get those flame rounds in that case, and then we're done with Jill. Just going to run over to the station now, so not much left here. This is just straightforward. Nemesis is down. He's not going to bother you until after the Carlos section. Look at that lighting, though. And you can't get past them here. You kind of just have to wait for this dialogue. Here, I realized that there are actually even more shotgun shells. If you go back up the stairs to like where the save box, where the typewriter is, near the jewels, if you go up left there, there's even more shotgun ammo in the lockbox that I didn't get my first time through. So even more shotgun ammo there. I guess because I dodged so much in the first two parts that I didn't really use as much shotgun ammo as like you might, especially if you went back. So in part 1, if you went all the way back to get the shotgun, then you could have used the shotgun on the bugs to make it, you know, like a little bit easier, and then that would be more useful. But we have a huge surplus of shotgun ammo here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and skip all these cutscenes because we already know the plot. If you don't, go check out my first playthrough. It's on my channel. The link's in the description to the playlist. I don't skip any cutscenes there. But if you're watching this, I'm assuming, you know, you're trying to get like the achievements or something, or you just want to see no damage strategies. So probably aren't that interested in the plot. Here, so here's Brad Vickers. So I kind of just punch him and then completely unload. Like, he was dead for a bit there, but I just wanted to go ahead and empty my whole clip in him unnecessarily. I put the ID card in the top left slot to make it easier to access. And this was like the first thing I was told as soon as I finished my first run. I was talking to a friend about it, and he's like, oh yeah, you just killed Brad and get the ID card. And I was like, oh. So we have a lot of time, not that much time, but we have some time before this mandatory, like, Tyrell shows you his screen. So I kind of run around to illustrate, you know, look at how much detail there is. You have the footsteps of the dude, the officer. What's his name? Forgot his name. And then he says, Carlos, take a look at this. If you're not standing here, he'll be like, Carlos, come over here. So you got to be standing there when he actually says that. Can't skip this. But yeah, what is this? This looks like Windows, maybe 98, I guess.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
Something like that.
Stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station.
Call you if I find anything.
We're going to be using mostly the assault rifle here.
Be careful.
Yeah.
And another thing I learned through picking up this ID card is that you can get a scope for the assault rifle. One of my complaints in my first playthrough was, wow, this thing is so inaccurate, but you can get a scope. It's insane. So I wish I knew about that, but yeah, skip this cutscene. A very cool cutscene, but we're skipping it. I like the way his legs move up, like they're kind of just extremely light.
Here we go.
Yeah, you shoot that guy until he kind of moves back, like in a stun. That guy just shoulder through, just because I'm copying Carcinogen. Seems pretty safe. Haven't tried just running past him, but it's so easy to just shoulder him. There you have enough time to pick up the assault rifle ammo before this radio call starts. And then once you get to the door, I don't see the point in waiting for the whole radio call to play out, so I just skip it there. Open the Tamu lock, kill a bunch of these zombies. Actually being safe here. Because I mean, this is just too many to practically punch in the face. I'm not as familiar, like I don't feel as confident with Carlos's punch as I do with Jill's dodge, so even though I'm pretty sure the timing is the same, it just looks weird. I don't know, I can't get it like 100%. That was an incredibly lucky decapitation. I can't believe I got that. Some of these guys are probably still alive. I don't check with them for knives with my knife though, because I guess I'm thinking I don't really need to come through here much. We only walk in here again to get the battery. And then even at that, we're just passing through it, so make sure this guy's dead so he doesn't grab our feet. Although probably not the safest way to check if he's dead, since yeah, probably should have just shot him again to like super double check that he's dead. Because if he were alive, he could have just grabbed our feet there. Anyway, I get some handgun ammo. Probably don't even need it, but pick it up. I don't know, I might need it. I'm not sure. I might need it in the hospital. I'm going through this, so like I'm watching the parts as they come up. So I don't even know what's next. Like I know the next Nemesis boss fight is next up through Carlos's hospital bit. So until his like final stand segment. That's gonna be fun to do no damage. But yeah, so I don't actually know, like I'm just kind of picking up the items as per Carcinogen's recommendations. Here though, I just go all the way up and get the key right away. And then I'm gonna get this assault rifle ammo because I just like the assault rifle now that it has the scope, so I'm just gonna have a little bit of extra. Doesn't waste that much time, just grab this. This might be superfluous, I don't know, just being safe. But yeah, the code there is DCM. It doesn't change from playthrough to playthrough. This guy's definitely alive, so just shoot him in the face a little bit to kind of stun him. And he'll get up later, but it's okay. He's not even going to get all the way down the stairs. In here, the code is CAP, C-A-P. But this is just a flash grenade. Don't even really need that yet. So this was unnecessary. I think it's kind of funny how that guy falls over. It's like so random. I'm glad I got it in frame. You can actually shoot him safely, I learned, thanks to this playthrough. Because the liquor doesn't really care yet. So even though you're making noise in the same sort of area as the liquor, it's fine. I'm not sure at what point you have to start walking, but just to be safe, because I was like, oh cool, I finally got through those damn missiles. I just walked the whole way. Use the key here. And the codes you enter are 104, 106, and 109. Get the battery and a flashbang and I think ammo. Yep, ammo. There's a zombie on the left too, by the way. So if you wanted to, you could go he's like right there on the left. You could go kill him first, but you have plenty of time to just run up, enter the codes, and then you're going in the opposite direction as the zombie anyway. So once you grab the last thing, you know, you have space and you just go around, ring around the rosy, and you're good. So there's really no need to kill him. Yeah, here's walk out again because of that liquor. You could probably start running sooner than I did though. And I guess a safe walk, or a fast walk is safe. Yeah, he's not even, so you could start running right here because once you get up to the stairs, like once you're on the stairs, the liquor should leave you alone from my very small sample size of testing. And then this next part, another strategy I got from Carcinogen. So pretty much we're going to use a flashbang. Just throw it in there and it's going to stun everyone in the next 2 rooms. And that'll allow us to do a free punch. So it's pretty cool. It makes this section super easy. Flashbang overpowered. Because the zombie busts in and then Falcon Punch your way out of there. And you can just run past this liquor. Because he does this whole animation like being cool, jumping through the window. So yeah, then pick up this flashbang right there and open this box for I believe more ammo. Yep. AR ammo. And then we're done. That's it. There's a first aid spray on the left, but we're doing no damage, so... And there's a red herb right there, but again, doesn't matter. For our purposes. Then we wake up as Jill, and we're gonna go up to this boss fountain before the next Nemesis boss fight. The Alien 3 Nemesis boss. And... yeah. Should be fun. Can't wait till I figure out how to do that. Haven't even watched that far into his playthrough yet. But I do know that we need to pick up these mine rounds, because from my first playthrough, I know that they're good against this boss. Which is, it's funny, like, in my first playthrough, I didn't realize until, like, way later, like, at the very end of the boss fight, that, oh, I'm supposed to be using the mine rounds. But, yeah. Open this up. This is, what, flame rounds? Yeah, this is flame rounds. Discard those extra shotgun shells if your inventory looks like mine. And then get these mine rounds. Because I believe that medium-grade gunpowder is going to be for magnum rounds later. Yep, save, and we're done here. That was part 3. Thanks for watching. See you in part 4.